All right, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I just finished wrapping up a video right down the street and in this small little area in Osaka, and they had a whole bunch of stuff over there, and I'm on my way to Show Tengai, and I'm hoping to find some interesting stuff there. But as you can see, there's a lot of nice apartments here and regular apartments, so I wonder if there's anything interesting that'll pop up. This area is a nice residential, quiet area. I just decided, today is Tuesday, I decided to make as many films as possible, videos, because it's supposed to rain all week, so I thought maybe I can try to squeeze in a couple of videos. And I've been always wanting to come around this area, but I just never had a chance to, so I finally did, and I'm kind of happy that I came here. I'm always really curious, so I'm always looking for new places, and this was one place that I wanted to come to. And this place is so different. It's very old school. It just has different feel from all other parts of Osaka. Look at how low that airplane is flying. I think there's a small domestic airline around here. I wanted to go to this airport. Not airline, I'm sorry. There's a small domestic airport around here called Itami, and I think that's where the airplane is going to. And I wanted to go around there because it's supposed to be a cool area, but excuse me, maybe in a different area and maybe in a different time. So I did just check Google, and the airport is about 30 minutes by, maybe like 15-20 minutes by car from here, so I can see why the airplane's going that way. The airport's right there. They do domestic routes. Look at these skinny houses all next to each other. I'm sure they're really nice inside. They look fairly new. This one's pretty big. Most of them are third floor. Oh, there's another one. Look at how low that is. They're all A&A. Alright, they got a Eon Max value there. We're not gonna go in there. And then they have like this, I believe it's like a drugstore here. A drugstore that has everything. But we're not gonna go in here as well. I forgot that we're still in the city, so I remember living by one of these when I used to live in the city. Look at how everything's like tightly packed in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses in this little street. It's pretty interesting. Oh, this is the street next door too. Small little area. It's pretty cool. I like these quiet little neighborhoods. This cute little cafe here in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty dead. Here's some apartments. They look really old, but you can find some decent apartments around here. They're probably gonna be older buildings, but you could probably find something for like $500 here. I think most of these are like $500 a month for like a 1-bedroom studio apartment. I think this area is pretty good actually. It's nice and quiet. I really like this area. This is the first time I've been this far out into this neighborhood, but it's nice and quiet. Usually, like if you're living in the city, it's not going to be as quiet as this. Japan's a good place to just live in a quiet neighborhood like this. Is really nice. I don't know if you watched my recent video about how Japan is boring, but how I think Japan is boring, but it's a good place to raise a family. And I might extend my another bicycle vlog on about that, because I wanted to maybe add to it and how safe it is here. Like kids go at elementary school, at first grade, they'll walk by themselves to school. It's that safe. I mean, I wouldn't let my kids go walk by themselves, but you know, it's a really safe place. Crime rate's really low. I mean, there is cases of like creepy guys. That's kind of a concern, but you know, no place is gonna be 100% perfect, but this place is pretty close. Either here or maybe like one of those Scandinavian countries, I feel like are gonna be really nice to live in, except for the weather. sure the weather sucks in the Scandinavian countries. Sorry if you live in a Scandinavian country. There's a store called Mary Poppins. I don't know what they sell there, but they also have a fresco here. I like this little area, and the train station's right here. I don't know which. Oh, this is the Keihan line. I'm not sure which lane. It could be Hankyu. I think it's Hankyu, but it's probably going to be more expensive if you live closer to the station. But overall, I mean, I'm sure there's so many apartments here. There's back there, and then we just walked through some apartments. You got a train station here. I think this would be a really good place to live if you were to move to Osaka. And then if you want to go, you can go to the Shin Osaka really quickly. It's a huge station. You can get to the airport. What's this thing? Yeah, it's nice. All right, so right out of the station, I'm sure there's more cool stuff on the other side, but it seems like there's just more residential areas. And I was looking for this Shotengai, but sometimes these Shotengais are either going to be really good or really bad, and sometimes these Shotengais are for like grandmas and grandpas, and I think that's what it is for this one. They always have these random Shotengais everywhere. Got a cigarette shop here. Got some music playing in the back. I think a lot of these places are going to be closed. It's like a fish market here. Yeah, it looks pretty dead here. This little snack shop here. Is this a Baskin Robbins? No, but they have Baskin Robbins ice cream. It's interesting. It's a cake shop. And they always have like these random nice hotels in these old Shotengais. The bookstore. I saw like a place where they had a lot of older people. I think it was for like disabled people, but they were in there hanging out. I didn't want to put my camera in there. There's a bike shop. See, here's some like used bikes. This one's only 60 bucks. Yeah, if you're gonna move to Japan, buy used. You see that nice bicycle I have? I bought it used for 60 bucks, 70 bucks, and I still have it. It's been like 5 years. Yeah, it looks like this place. I bet you, I wonder what this place looked like 20 years ago. I wonder if it was like really hustling and bustling, because now it's pretty dead. Yeah, see, look at all this old clothes. Actually, I'm kind of wondering what's inside here. They even have like old drink bottles. Some samurai swords, TV. Here's a secondhand shop with refrigerators and TVs and stuff. 100 bucks for these refrigerators. I think it's best if you're gonna buy secondhand. It's best to buy one of these like smaller shops, because the smaller shops, they're gonna be more motivated to sell their things. So the really big secondhand shops, they're probably gonna overcharge you, I believe. But there's always gonna be a good deal somewhere. What is this? It's like a pet shop. I think they sell dogs as well. Trying to see if there's any animals inside. Maybe they used to have it before. It's a key shop. See, they have like these older clothes. Not older clothes. Clothes for grandmas and grandpas. Cigarette. There's always like a tobacco place everywhere. Oh, I just saw this little area. Look how cool this is. So I think like people live in the back out here. Probably like older houses. That's pretty cool. Check this out. Oh. Got some more older shops here. I bet the rent is really cheap. So here's a meat shop. Yeah, I bet the rent is really cheap here. So, you know, they can afford to just have these kind of stores here. But you know, I feel like if I was, you know, what would be cool would be, see, there's like a massage place. It would be cool if they had, and they always have like a grocery store in these Shotengais, and they're usually really cheap. Yeah, I mean, if you lived around here, you can live pretty cheap here. Like, come to this grocery store, you know, don't party too much. Get like a $500 apartment and you can live a pretty comfortable life. It looks like, I don't know what it is. It's like a restaurant upstairs. Like an old restaurant cafe. But what would really be cool is like if young people opened up restaurants like in these places that like drew in the younger people. But it'd be kind of hard to do that because it's a really big risk and really big gamble. Because if you're a young entrepreneur, you're probably gonna open up your restaurant in somewhere busy where young people are, not places like these. And they have like a international secondhand shop that has like luxury brands, but they're probably not going to be really nice stuff in there. Let me just check real quick. Alright, that place just had purses and stuff. Got a 100 yen shop. Looks really old in here. You're not gonna go inside. Alright. This stuff. Oh, that looks good. Another fruit shop. It's like everyday life. I like going to these shotengai, but unfortunately a lot of them are just kind of dying out like these. I mean, I don't know what it was like 20 years ago, but every time I go to these shotengai, they're always like dying out like this. And usually it's just old folks. These chairs. I'm assuming like on the weekends, just old folks just hang out there, just chill. Yeah, so you have apartments in the back. People can come in here. There's Kumon. And I guess places like the grocery stores, people can just come in and buy food and stuff like that. There's like small little mom and pop shop like this with food. It probably does business as well. And then they probably know them on a first name basis, the people that live around here. So bakery. I mean, if you looked where I went in those apartments, oh, that's, what is this? It's like singing classes or something. Yeah, those houses, you know, they're not really expensive. You know, the people that live in those buildings are probably don't have that much money, and they're a lot older, so they probably live off pension. So, you know, coming here, a lot of this stuff is really cheap. The food, the grocery, the clothes, it's really cheap, so it's really good for them and convenient for them. And that's it. All right, it started to rain. It said that it wasn't gonna rain today, so it came out, but it started to rain. But look at all these apartments back here. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna head home now. This is the end of the shotengai. There seems to be some sort of like sports store for kids. They have shoes and like sports equipment. I hope this is just gonna be a light drizzle and then it'll finish, but I don't think so. I'm gonna see if there's anything else interesting on the way home. I just the sheer amount of apartments there, and there's more apartments in the back. I don't have an umbrella, so I'm just going to walk in the rain. I gotta get home soon. I saw like a dead scooter over there. A lot of times too, people would just like desert their scooter somewhere because you have to pay money to junk your scooter. So you always see like these scooters in the middle of nowhere just kind of being junked out, and nobody claiming them. And they're probably broken. Oh, it's starting to rain heavier. I have to go all the way back to Osaka actually. I thought there's gonna be another train station I can kind of cut through, but I gotta go all the way back. But it's kind of cool walking through these like smaller areas because you kind of see how people live around different types of places, and you can kind of get a feel of how people live around this area. It's weird because different parts of Osaka, Kyoto, and Kobe, they just have a different vibe to them. I don't know how to explain it, but what is this place? It's a food market, I think. You hear that? I don't know if you hear that bell. It's time. That means the school is finished, I think. See, look at this. And you know what? Every area has like a nice grocery store. Look at that. More apartments. All right, so I was just saying that every area, they always have an option for everybody, because not everybody has a car and everybody usually has a bicycle. So they have an option for, like, you know, there's like super cheap, or there's super expensive, or something in between. Like even in my neighborhood, there's so many different like options for grocery stores. You can go to like something real cheap, there's medium stuff, and then there's like expensive high quality stuff. So I like it how they always give nice options for everybody. So I just find it so odd that there's so many apartments here, like tall ones, you know. Usually it's just like a bunch of houses, but it's amazing. Like this little tiny 7-Eleven in front of these apartments out here. All right guys, I'm getting really wet here. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me, and thank you for watching. Goodbye. I'm gonna get an umbrella. It's like $5 and get a drink. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. Get an umbrella. Umbrella was $5. Drink this Pocari Sweat.